He's on his way. I want to talk about something that surprised me earlier. Nicolas Jackson and the fee that it would cost to get Jackson out of Chelsea. Tell us.
Well, we've had some information over the course of the last couple of hours about Chelsea. We know that they've been really active over the course of the last few transfer windows. They've stockpiled players, they've bought players, they've looked at young players, they've got a certain type of profile they look at. One of the players they have signed, Nicolas Jackson, was just in excess of £35 million. There's been a lot of talk about his future as well. We know that Chelsea are happy with the squad they have at the moment, and they are looking to go into the season with 2 out-and-out number 9s, but a third player that can play as a false 9 or play as a number 9. João Pedro being one of them, Liam Delap being another. At the moment they have Nicolas Jackson. They also have Pedro Neto as well, who can play in that role. But there's been a lot of talk about Nicolas Jackson and his future at Chelsea. First things first, he's got 8 years left on his Chelsea contract.
That's a great point. He has.
8 years. So Chelsea hold the cards, and they'll be saying, well, actually, for a player of this quality and this calibre, look at Hugo Ekitike, look at his record, look at what he's done. He's going to Liverpool for £79 million. So as far as we're concerned, Nicolas Jackson, who's been playing in a better league, in a tougher league, and scoring goals, actually, he's probably worth £80 to £100 million. So if Chelsea were to sell Nicolas Jackson...
That's a lot of money.
It's a huge amount of money. But you couldn't argue against that based on the market value for other players during this summer's window.
Goodness.
You could argue that Nicolas Jackson is a better player than Hugo Ekitike. He's played Premier League football. He's scored more goals. His record's been fairly solid at Chelsea. Last season, 10 goals in 5 assists in 30 games. The season before that was 14 goals in 35 games and 5 assists.
80 to 100 million, Mark.
Hey.
They're having a laugh.
You having a laugh?
They're having a laugh. Come on, surely.
That's where they're at. Chelsea have the ability to say, this is what we value the player at. And if you've got teams from Saudi Arabia, teams from Europe, maybe other Premier League teams, and I'll tell you one of the other Premier League teams that have an interest in Nicolas Jackson, it's Manchester United. Then you're actually saying, well, you pay 70 plus for Rasmus Højlund, 80 million for Nicolas Jackson, that's not unreasonable. That's the market value for those types of players at that type of age at the moment.
I wonder if Manchester United fans will think that was unreasonable. I bet they would. But there you go, that's crazy money.
Possibly. But ultimately, something in a transfer window is only worth A, what someone wants to pay, and B, what someone is happy to sell for. And just very quickly, Mike, on that Manchester United theme and the Chelsea theme as well, because this Nicolas Jackson departure could mean that they're in the market to make more signings. The likes of Xavi Simons on their radar, Alejandro Garnacho also on their radar, Morgan Rogers at Aston Villa, also a player of interest, and Keenan Yildiz as well, another player they like. So we talk about Chelsea in every single window. Could they be about to spend big depending on the departure of Nicolas Jackson should it happen? Going to be fascinating. This fills me with dread, but we've still got 42 days to go, and it takes less than 24 hours to make a deal happen. We could see a lot of deals between now and September the 1st.
You know we will. Mark McAdam with all the transfer news. Thank you, Mark.
That's some big breaking transfer news for you. Manchester United have finally announced the signing of Bryan Mbuemo from Brentford on a 5-year contract, plus an option for a further 12 months. United will pay an initial £65 million in 4 instalments, with an extra £6 million in performance-related add-ons. Bryan Mbuemo has said this, as soon as I knew there was a chance to join Manchester United, I had to take the opportunity to sign for the club of my dreams. The team whose shirt I wore growing up. My mentality is to always be better than I was yesterday. I know that I have the spirit and character to reach another level here, learning from Amorim and playing alongside world-class players. Everyone told me about the environment that is being created here and how exciting the plans are for the future. This is a massive club with an incredible stadium and amazing fans. We are really determined to challenge for the biggest trophies. Jason Wilcox, the director of football, said, Bryan's goals and assist record in the Premier League is exceptional. Bryan's belief in our project and determination to join the club confirmed that he was the perfect fit for Manchester United and the culture that we are developing.